Welcome to the return of the incredible LPing machine contraptions. Hi, I'm the professor. I'm speaking to you live through a YouTubeaphone. Alright, that's enough of that. Welcome to DLC Quest. I kinda had a couple of ideas for what game I was gonna play after Poi, and just kinda sorta randomly set on this one. This is a indie game that was released in 2011 by a studio called Going Loud Studios. I believe it was originally released as part of the indie subset of games on 360, you know, back when indie games were treated as their own special thing and didn't have achievements or anything like that. I only really had a few games through that service. I think one of them was called, like, I made a game with zombies in it or something. I don't even remember playing it that much. I think it was one of those twin-stick shooter type things. Oh yeah, by the way, you might notice some missing features like animation, sound, and moving to the left. So, yep, this is the whole game. Kind of gives a Evil Land vibe to it, doesn't it? Oh hey, we got coins and shop. Oh no, not Princess MacGuffin. And conveniently, the only thing we are able to buy is the movement pack, which does allow us to jump around and move around and such. And I'm gonna go crazy in here if I don't have any more sounds, so let's just go ahead and... Actually, what's this? Alright, yeah, no. So yeah, basically, I think the easiest way to describe DLC Quest is it's a 2D collectathon. We run around collecting coins, we get more DLC to unlock more things in the game, and yeah, that's how this game is gonna go. Also somewhat noteworthy, but not really, the very first game that I got all the cards for to unlock the Steam badge or whatever. What? I also like how they have fake achievements in here called awardments. What was I in the middle of talking about? I don't even remember. Sorry, I'm not paying any attention to these signs and whatnot. So yeah, this is more or less a 2D collectathon. Oh boy, I sure do love collectathons, and we're just gonna run around and continuously improve ourselves, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of jokes, and... Oh yeah, now I remember what the heck it was I was in the middle of saying before I got distracted and started reading things. I do have prior knowledge of this game. It's just that I haven't played it in a very, very long time. And now I remember the story I was going on about. This was the first game on Steam that I was able to get all the trading cards to unlock the badge for that, and for that reason, it to this day remains the game that I have the background for. So this character I'm playing as, which is essentially just known as Player, he's just kind of hanging out in the background of my Steam profile page, and it's pretty great. Strange encounters. Oh, jeez. And by strange encounters, they just mean, oh, they actually do mean a guy appears. I thought they just meant... Well, that sure was annoying. Oh, crap! I wasn't expecting that to happen again, or maybe I should have, and I'm just an idiot. He's gonna show up again, and he's going to say the same stuff. Yep, same stuff. Alright, well, let's get out of here. We now have enough monies to buy the Time is Money DLC pack. Time is money. Yeah, so the horse armor, that's actually kind of a funny joke, because that's essentially the poster child for just frivolous, stupid DLC in games. If you're not aware, the Xbox 360 version of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion just had, like, I don't remember how much it cost. Maybe it was it could have been $1, could have been $2, could have been $10. All I know is I never bought it. but it was DLC that all it did was give like some golden armor on your horse. And it not only did it not do anything, but it also actually kind of impedes you, because if you've progressed far enough to unlock Shadowmare, the unkillable horse, putting the horse armor on it allows it to then be killed afterwards. Kind of hilarious, actually. I suppose that line of dialogue is... Oh, and that sign is also, like, really obvious hints that I'm supposed to be killing sheep here. Also love the random tombstones that appear whenever I kill something. That's pretty great. So I know I don't want to go that way, just based on the fact that it's going to make that one random character appear. What we probably want to do is just explore more and get more coins. Because I believe the only thing that's purchasable in the store right now is the pack that allows me to deal with that guy. Also another Xbox reference with the there are no refunds for this item appearing at the end of everything. That was also a standard on the Xbox store back in the day. So yeah, we're here to get gold and get stuff. I don't know how much simpler I could make it. Normally I'm not a big fan of games that have pixelated graphics like this, but in this particular instance I'll give it a pass because this whole game is supposed to be a big old parody, so I went grocery shopping today, and a lot of times I'm kind of a big deal seeker, so I'll typically make a beeline for the manager special and or deli sections looking for stuff that's been discounted. And I came across something that looked exactly like animal crackers, except... Hold on a second. Okay, Matrix reference, that's always nice. Oh, of course I need DLC to get to the forest. Map packs. Anyways, I came across some things that definitely appeared to be animal crackers. However, they were called arrowroot cookies instead, so I guess they're just made out of a special kind of plant, I suppose, because they were advertised as being gluten-free. I don't have any allergy to gluten, although I do oftentimes make the dumb joke of actually calling it glutton-free, just because that's what the word looks like it ought to be said. Said. Alright, so now we're gonna have to go and talk to annoying guy number 5. Pretty much everyone in this game's annoying, to be honest. Like, this guy's annoying. I like how they... Maybe I caught them at a specific time when I, like, swung my sword at him. I couldn't tell if he was reacting to it or if that was just a coincidence. Either way, what silly dialogue are we gonna have now? Okay, so we traded him some DLC for him to leave us alone. Gotta love pre-order culture. Although there are a certain subset of games in which I will more often than not pre-order them, and one of them is the Lego games, because if you pre-order... Typically if you pre-order the upcoming Lego game, depending on what store you get it from, you can oftentimes get some free actual Legos with it. And a lot of times, depending on the license, of course, those Legos can be worth quite a bit, because Legos are like collector magnets, I suppose. Alright then, pointless dialogue, again. I know I'm not laughing out loud, but I really do enjoy satire in general. I was a big fan of Monty Python back in my high school days, and it was easily my favorite movie for a couple of years before it transitioned. My favorite movie is kind of goes in seasons. Like, for a while it was Monsters, Inc., for a while it was Toy Story 2, and then it was Monty Python, and then it was Back to the Future. So it changes every once in a while. Right now it's Jurassic Park. I don't know if I've said that or not. I have played a couple of the Jurassic Park games out there. My favorite is probably either Lego Jurassic Park or, well, World, but you know what I mean. Either that one or the one that Telltale made. That one was pretty great, even though a lot of people I've talked to will say to the contrary, but it's a game with some story, but mostly lots of quick-time events, but I'm okay with that, because I was going in expecting an interactive movie, and that's basically exactly what I got. Right, I should be able to afford some DLC now. Can't afford the map pack, so I'll buy the one thing we can afford. Hooray, award mints! Let's have a look at those, actually. We've already unlocked 3, wow. This game is gonna be a cinch! Oh, right. Completely forgetting about my wall jump. So, a while ago, I beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on my Wii U and felt really sad because I know that the Wii U is now dead rip. So I was looking around for games on it and I was like, oh hey, there was that new Shantae game, let's play that. So I started playing it and, man, that game's hard. I've only played one other Shantae game and it was Pirate's Curse, the second most recent one, and while being highly enjoyable games, they're also quite, well, they're not super difficult, but they have difficulty spikes in some certain parts. Like, for those of you who have played Shantae Half Genie Hero, just the desert level, am I right? Yeah, you know I'm right. I don't know why I'm... Oh yeah, now I remember why I'm bringing this up. Just, you go for the Pirate's Curse, minor spoilers here, but you go through that entire game just wishing and hoping for a double jump, because that's just what you do in games, especially games that are Metroidvanias like I would consider Pirate's Curse to be. And you get to like either the last or second to last area and you're like, oh man, I was really hoping for a double jump, and then all of a sudden, bam, you get one. You just like, you press the jump button again in midair, and then all of a sudden you've just got like a cannon and you're hopping around, and it's probably something I made up as a child but thought was too ridiculous, and then they put it in the real game anyway. My name isn't a hero. Fishing rod? You know, you can actually stun and also kind of sort of defeat Ganondorf in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess with the fishing rod, fun fact. I was never really big into fishing in that game. Like, a lot of people thought fishing in Ocarina of Time was amazing, which is probably the whole reason why fishing even exists in Twilight Princess, because it's, let's be honest, that's basically Ocarina of Time 2. Well, actually, Ocarina of Time 2 is Majora's Mask, but you know what I mean. Everyone wanted a game that was more like Ocarina of Time, and so they used it as a blueprint and then made Twilight Princess. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I will say this, I've played Ocarina of Time 4 times, and I've only played Twilight Princess 1.5 times. The half is because I bought the Wii U remake and got through like the first dungeon and a half, and then I must have got bored or something else came out, and then I stopped playing. Actually, it might have been around the time I started this channel. That would be an easy reason for me doing something else. Like how my eyes just kind of turn into isosceles triangles. Sorry, had to think about what the correct term of phrase was there for the triangles. Oh no, I accidentally talked to a guy. Now this whole run is super inefficient. This is a fairly short game, so I don't expect this to take too many segments, but it'll definitely be more than one. Because, funnily enough, this game has DLC. You can't see me using air quotes, but it had a free update with some extra stuff, so kind of DLC, but not really. Oh, right, of course, the pet pack. I was thinking about a dog that would follow me around, but of course not. It's a fish in the middle of nowhere. It's a goldfish. It's just like having a real goldfish. Well, I've had aquariums. I've not had goldfish. My parents said I always remember thinking goldfish were cool, but my parents would always say, no, let's not get a goldfish, because if you have a goldfish, you can only have goldfish, because they'll eat each other otherwise, or something like that. Oh, now I have to go back and see what the other shopkeeper's name was, because this guy's name is Dime, or something like that. Man, it's really unfortunate that I can't just stab him in the back and take the DLC away from him. Also, the music got surprisingly much louder. I don't know why. Do like seeing all these hidden areas, although it does make them kind of obvious with the whole incomplete line textures and whatnot. Kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong Country a little bit in that aspect. Bad guy hideout ahead. You don't say. Is it gonna... Wait, troll. Is it gonna be an internet troll? Still could be. I like how instead of having a sword upgrade, we just go straight to guns, because why wouldn't we? Gotta research chemistry first. That was a Age of Empires joke. I don't know if explaining the jokes afterwards makes them funny or not. Actually, I know it definitely makes them completely unfunny, but sometimes I want to make an obscure... well, I don't know how obscure Age of Empires is, but sometimes I want to make a slightly obscure reference and not completely leave you all in the dust. Though references to random YouTube videos and other things on the internet, those you're on your own. Oh my goodness, we are basically in Coin City right now. I'm going to be able to afford so much DLC. I cannot wait. I like how there's all these just random knee-high trees just lollygagging about, and I'm not sure if there's going to be some form of DLC unlocked for collecting all the trees. I mean, killing all the trees, but we'll just have to see. Sure is a good thing the music changes at various different parts, because you don't really go a whole lot of places, and the environments are remain mostly the same. So if the music was also the same, it would make the game appear to be boring. But I don't know. I'm having a good time. Again, this is very reminiscent of Evoland, which is a game where you just start off in monochrome 8-bit with no other actions available, and then you gradually upgrade yourself, which in turn also makes this reminiscent of an old Flash game called Upgrade Complete, which same concept except with a shmup essentially. I don't know why, but I don't really play Flash games anymore. But back when I did, you weren't worth your salt unless you had an upgrade system of some variety. So you always had to start off with just this real craptastic thing, and then by the end you're just, doing all these ludicrous tricks and whatnot with whatever it was you're doing. A lot of it was just being shot out of cannons and trying to get a certain amount of distance or points or something. I don't know what the internet Flash gaming scene of the late 2000s obsession with cannons was, but it was real, and it was a thing. Okay, 452 coins. I can probably afford something quite good right now. I think I've explored this area mostly thoroughly. Alright, well obviously we want a gun. And actually, wait, we can just afford everything. Sweet! Oh my gosh. Wait, I thought I said gun. Oh, we have to talk to that Agent Smith dude, probably. That makes sense, but why are there zombies? If I touch it, do I be... Okay, it just does nothing. Alright. I bet they're probably immune to that sort of thing, and yeah, I guess I need to keep playing to get some more thingies. I was mostly checking that to make sure I... Wait, what? Night map pack? I have to buy DLC to go back to where I came from? Ugh. I've got a ruddy gun! Hooray. Oh, jeez. References to, IT Crowd, the best British sitcom I've ever watched. Oh boy, I'm gonna be having fun with this. Oh hey, coins! That's a really nice, sort of random thing that... Oh, dang it. Now we've got some difficult platforming ahead of us. I guess I just never bothered to go up this way. Which we do need to take this gun and kill everyone now so we can get the anything for an awardment achievement. Which, speaking of achievements, I know I've said in previous videos that I am kind of a achievement connoisseur, if I'm giving myself a better title. But I did hear that there are, forget which game it was, maybe it was Nier Automata, it was a recently released game. And, like, it caught flack from some people because there's a couple of achievements or trophies in that game that you just flat out buy with in-game currency, which, I mean, it's a heck of a lot better than buying them with real currency, but it's not the first time I remember that happening. I think there was an achievement in Project Gotham Racing 3. It was just called Buy an Achievement, and it was like the most expensive thing in the store, too. It was crazy. More secret areas. Oh wait, I've been here before, haven't I? Wait, nope, never mind, I haven't. Sexy outfits? Oh well, we gotta buy that right away. Also, where's the shopkeep? Oh, I found all the achievement packs. Guess this game's a little bit shorter than I thought. Also, why is everyone dead? Oh right, zombies, I forgot. No! Oh. Accidentally kill. Oh. The shopkeepers are called Nickel and Dime. Nickel and Dime. I get it. Still DLC to buy. Try not to think about the logistics. Oh man, it doesn't change my outfit? And now I don't get to see the sexy outfits and all the people that I've killed. Well, maybe there'll be sexy zombies. I hope there are sexy zombies. How are you doing today? Okay, now I gotta get out of the house. Wait, already been here. We want to go this way. Gotta be quick and careful. I'm gonna stop right there before I make another Hotel Mario reference. Oh wait, I already did. Whoops. Oh, hey, there's actually another way up through this avenue, so that's good. Must shoot every tree on the off chance that does something. Wait, at least it's not stamps? Not sure what that's a reference to. If they said feathers, I would have understood it. Purchase all DLC. Finish the game the way it was meant to be finished, by buying more DLC. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I know which way I want to go right now. Oh, hey, since I bought that horse armor, good thing it's immune to that. And oh, hey, check it out, sexy blacksmith. Oh, dang it. I keep meaning to talk to people, and instead that keeps happening. This guy's really annoying. He deserves to die. And oh, crap. Forgot to make a comment about his sexy outfit. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think we've actually come across any female characters in this whole game so far. Not to my knowledge, at least, anyways. So, oh man, that was just another pointless NPC, more than likely. To be honest, I don't really seem to recall anyone having meaningful dialogue in this game. Well, we've got coins burning a hole in our pocket, so it's got to be more DLC. We've found the hidden packs, so I guess there's just going to be some extra ones that appear later, I suppose.